going the wrong way with the damn thing. There we go. Why am I in Austin? I don't like Austin. There we go. Well, that's pretty neat. Maybe we'll use that at some point. Fantastic. Got everything correct. Sliders are all correct, it seems. Yep. Perfect. Time finishing off. Match legendary. Attributes default. Fast pace. And Kreif. Alright. Assuming that this is live happening now. If it's still working, hopefully it is. Yeah, appears to be. Alright. Cool. Anyways. Make sure the mic is on the right input, which it looks like it might be. Yes, it is. Well, hello, friends. Welcome to Matchday number 3 of the Division 1 season. First win of the season. Matter of fact, I think first points of the season as well. Looking to avoid the relegation battle as much as they can. Again, still have yet to score a point in the season versus that Miami team, also in that relegation battle. Currently in 5th place in the table. Two squads here, I think, have a lot of talent with them, just haven't yet to produce the results. Well, hopefully for their sake, that'll change right now with Ajax getting us underway at the Johan Cruyff Arena. I think this Ajax squad, a little surprised that they have, kind of yet to really put on us the good results that we saw them have last season. Of course, this, what was formerly the Arsenal squad, of course, kept a lot of their players. Also got rid of most of them. It's a mostly new-look squad here for Ajax this season. But what's important now is, which we talked about yesterday as well, in the domestic cup tournament, it is that of Karim Benzema, who has joined this Miami side. And it's Benzema now to Jack Grealish in the box. Can he potentially find a shot on target here? Well, he tries to get it to Benzema, and I believe it's De Ligt gets it away. Well, early scaries then for Ajax in the opening minutes. Of course, the man to look out for, naturally, Cristiano Ronaldo. Brought down very heavily then. So far this season, what we've seen out of Ajax, they lost 3-0 to Wolverhampton in the first game. Matchday number 2. Sorry, that was matchday number 2, what I just said. That was versus Wolverhampton, 3-0 to score. They lost to Crew 2-0 at home in their first game. Yet to score a goal this season, Ajax. Looking to change that here. With Gabriel Martinelli trying to get past Hakimi. Trying to work inwards, has Martin Odegaard then. Key player for that Arsenal squad last season. Karim Benzema will pick it up in midfield, backwards to Jack Grealish. Hakimi. Thiago Silva with it now. This Miami side yesterday did beat West Bromwich Albion 2-1 in their cup tie. Very good game that. West Brom put up a very good fight against this Miami side. Ajax had the bye in the first round after having won the what was domestic cup last season. Now find themselves in a position where they could. Well, they have advanced, at least for the time being. Advantage being played. I think there was a foul there committed by someone in the midfield. Not greatly sure who, but either way, it has happened. Hakimi tackled. I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo putting in the defensive shift then. It's Ronaldo now. with a little bit of space and looking forward as Martin Odegaard. Ajax still looking for their first goal this season. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo still now in a good tackle by Sandro Tonali. And that play cut short. Pass then intercepted, but put out of play then. So it's Luka Modric back to Karim Benzema. Luka Modric. To Grealish. Oh, it's Benzema. Karim Benzema, the shot, and it's in. And Miami strike first. Karim Benzema, the new man for this Miami squad. And now his second goal for the club. First of this season in league play. But a good pass inwards from Jack Grealish, and Benzema by himself, Manuel Neuer. Oh, the seasoned veteran can't keep up with that one, I'm afraid. Struck with such pace. And unfortunately, again, for Ajax, they find themselves in a deficit here early. Frankie de Jong with it now, back to Jorian Timber. Matthias de Ligt. Joelinton to William Saliba. Back to Joelinton. Martinelli. Martinelli still with it now. Hakimi tackles. With Grealish backwards to Hakimi. Stays in play, only just. Thiago Silva. Fernandez to Silva again. Back to Silva. Good passing here by Miami, working their way around. Ajax squad. Martinelli with it now. Marcus Rashford, leading goal scorer last season. Can he live up to the expectations and find himself on the score sheet? Not quite yet. Sandro Tonali with it now in midfield. He's slightly swarmed by the red and whites here, but he's been tackled anyway. And Ajax. Joelinton, the Brazilian, in midfield. Back to William Saliba. Joelinton again. Here we go, Martinelli. Cristiano Ronaldo. Martinelli again. As a man in the middle, but I'm afraid Odegaard may have been trapped off sides there. Now it's Phil Foden, trying to work forward as much as he can. Jorian Timber alongside. Well, Ajax have gotten close again a couple of times so far this first half. Nothing really to show for it, but they are getting closer to scoring. Benzema, who once again seemed to have dropped back in midfield. They did that last night, as a matter of fact, where Sandro Tonali moved up the pitch. Benzema dropped back. It took Miami being scored on to get that fixed. But did come out the victors of yesterday's game. And that'll do it for the first half. So Karim Benzema scores early. 26th minute for Inter Miami, and since then it's been relatively tame between the two sides, looking to avoid relegation. Benzema, of course, as I said, the goal scorer, but Ajax have been close a couple of times. They have yet to find a shot this game, and have still yet to find a goal this season through the 2.5 matches they've so far played. Getting slightly scary for Ajax. Hopefully they can turn it around. And yeah, still no shots. Equal-ish passes attempted, give or take. Somewhat decently equal pass accuracy. More tackles for Ajax. According to the game, Karim Benzema, the 7-9. William Saliba, the only real bright spot of this Ajax squad so far. Which again surprises me a lot. Here's Miami getting us back underway. Mouse on my ceiling. Anyways. A little surprised that with the attacking prowess that this Ajax squad is billed to have had. We've got Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcus Rashford as well. Surprising, they have yet to really find. They still haven't found a goal this season. Speaking of goals, Karim Benzema's looking for his brace versus Jurrien Timber. Has Sandro Tonali. Works inwards. De Ligt will get it to Saliba. And that one finally gotten away with Gabriel Martinelli on the ball. Has Ronaldo. Backwards to Rashford. Rashford to Frankie de Jong. Frimpong. Marcus Rashford. Tackled. Rashford asking for a foul there in the attacking third, not going to get it. And substitution being made will be Ruben Neves replacing Joelinton. Rashford apparently has picked up an injury according to the game. Next time the ball goes out of play, we'll have to see what he's ailing with. A stern challenge then in the attacking third. Rashford was, I think, right in trying to bargain for a foul. Couldn't get it. But it's Benzema. And Benzema, I think, on the turn there, allowed Jurrien Timber inwards and was able to make the tackle relatively easily. It's Timber again. Frimpong. Oh, neat move then. And Frimpong moving well on the right side, but he's got to get rid of this ball. Luke Shaw in defense does find Rashford inwards. Odegaard. Odegaard to Ronaldo, and it tackled well. And again, Ajax finding no luck or any sign of success on the attacking front. Sandro Tonali tackled then. Now with Odegaard. Frimpong. Oh, tried to find Ronaldo, couldn't quite do it. It's Sandro Tonali. Tonali may be working into space now. Jurrien Timber's going to get it away relatively easily. It's Odegaard. Tackled by Shaw. Now we're gone here. Ajax still have yet to find a shot on the stat sheet. Modric with it in midfield over to Benzema. Just a quick look at the matches coming up later today. We do have... will be Wolverhampton hosting Bordeaux from the Molineux next up. And Crew Alexandra hosting Real Madrid to round things out here in Division 1 today. Rashford. Saliba. De Ligt. Ruben Neves with it in midfield now. Frankie de Jong. Or de Jong, either one. Jurrien Timber. Frankie. To Rashford. Well, has Ronaldo now. Ajax moving well. Rashford still with it. Rashford. Frankie de Jong had a shot. Saved by Martinez with ease. He's gone over the back of him there. Advantage being played. No foul. The only real sign of attack that Ajax have had this game. At least ended with a shot on target. And still about 20 minutes to be played. Ajax, you can see, visibly pressing higher up the pitch now, looking to intercept passes and make tackles. Luka Modric. Fernandez to Phil Foden on the outside. Frimpong tackles. Ronaldo to Rashford. Rashford might be through here. Marcus Rashford the shot, and the first goal of the season for Ajax comes at the foot of the leading scorer of last season, Marcus Rashford. While it took them nearly 3 games to find their first goal, Rashford does get Martinez at the near post then. See, there's a little miscommunication by Marquinhos, and defenders, players in question came together and allowed Rashford through, and it's 1-1. Just under 15 minutes left to play, and it's all to play for. Cristiano Ronaldo with it. Trying to find his way through. Has Martin Odegaard. It's Rashford. Oh, passes overhead. He was looking for Martinelli. Instead, ends up to the Flamingos. Luka Modric found Benzema in midfield. It's taken away from him. Frimpong. Does he try to slip it through to Rashford here? No, Luke Shaw. Sorry, that was Ronaldo. Luke Shaw getting in the way. Frimpong, a good tackle. Frimpong again. Ronaldo might be through here. Ronaldo! Oh, and it's gone wide. Substitution being made. Sadio Mane will replace Martin Odegaard in midfield as well as Karim Benzema. Will be replaced. Shaw back to Grealish. Grealish actually is playing deep now. Not sure why the game has pulled him back. It looks as if maybe I was going to say Marquinhos had worked his way forward. Or sorry, Thiago Silva, not the case. 5 minutes left to play here. Sandro Tonali versus Cristiano Ronaldo. As Phil Foden back to Tonali again. Fernandez. Still with it, it's Luka Modric. To Marino. Oh, look at this. Mikel Merino, in his first appearance for the club this season, puts in what is surely a winner. And just like that, when it appeared that the points would be shared at the Johan Cruyff Arena, what a goal it was. Slightly a bit of a half volley then on the left foot, clean as you'd like. Manuel Neuer. Once again, no chance saving that. Beautiful finish. And 2-1 to Inter Miami. Just like that, we've got less than a minute to play now. Probably only about 2 minutes added time. Ajax could strike back here, but they got to work quickly. 2 minutes, that's the call by the fourth official. Saliba with it in midfield, trying to work forwards now. Oh, and tackles about as easy as you could get. It's Phil Foden. Oh, Phil Foden into space. Miami looking good. Foden still with it. Foden at the touchline. And that's going to do it. Inter Miami 2-1 the victors here today. Ajax looked promising. They finally got their first goal this season, but I'm afraid all for naught. As when it just looked as if the points were going to be shared, the substitute, Mikel Merino, puts it away at the death. Really quick, I am going to go edit my squad. Hope you don't mind. Uh, 4-5-1? That seems a bit risky to me. Pace, but the important statistics, I think, go to... Sorry, who was that? Go to Carlos Vela. Alright, well, looks good to me. Unless could we put Ben White for Sven? Nah, I don't want to do that. All right. Anyways. Now then, off to the Molyneux. And then there we are, off to the Molyneux Stadium. It is Wolverhampton hosting this Bordeaux side, my Bordeaux side. Currently in the league table, Wolverhampton have themselves in third behind Crew Alexandra and Bordeaux, who currently lead the top of the table. Crew Alexandra play Real Madrid in just a little bit. But for Wolverhampton, only behind Crew Alexandra and Bordeaux by 1 point. Matter of fact, Bordeaux only lead this table on goal difference 1-0 over Crew Alexandra. But Wolverhampton, a absolutely talent-packed squad here. We'll have to wait and see if they can live up to the moniker and contend for a title this season. They finished third last season behind what was Crystal Palace and also the champions who are now, were Arsenal, now Ajax. Andrew Robertson on the left side trying to work inwards. It's Luis Diaz. Kevin De Bruyne with it, and Rafael Varane will tackle. Carlos Vela getting the start today for Bordeaux. The LAFC winger and forward. Looking to strut his stuff here on the international stage. It's Moussa Diaby. It's Cody Gakpo also getting the start. Gakpo brought down to the box. Probably calls for penalties. None going to get. Miss hit pass then. Kingsley Coman to Gakpo. Thiago Jota. Can't quite turn and find himself space. Robertson. De Bruyne with it in midfield. Trying to get it to James Maddison. Trent Alexander-Arnold with it. Thiago Jota trying to chase him down. Will be out for a throw. It's going to be a Wolverhampton throw. Araujo to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Benjamin Pavard trying to chase him down. It's with Virgil van Dijk. Musiala in midfield. Mo Salah with space, lots of it. Kim Min-jae does tackle well. Casemiro. Thiago Jota heads backwards to Kingsley Coman. Miss hit pass then, actually terrible then from Benjamin Pavard. Trent Alexander-Arnold again. Salah. Salah to Musiala. Brings it to the touchline. It does just trickle out of play. Tried his best to keep it in. Couldn't quite do it. Kobel's going to look to get this one away, I think. Again, very even game this. I would probably peg Wolverhampton as the favorites, but you never know. Carlos Vela. Thiago Jota to Casemiro. Casemiro, it's Cody Gakpo, the man who played for Wolverhampton last season, and it's the first of the game, and it goes to the former Wolverhampton man. Cody Gakpo puts it away against his former club. Well, Casemiro, has to be said, has played very good in that midfield spot. Great way to get the pass forward. And Gakpo does what he does best and finishes in front of the net. Pause. And 1-0 to Bordeaux. Still expect this Wolverhampton side to come out swinging here. Now with Andrew Robertson. Robertson again. Casemiro dropping backwards into defense, and tag team there by Carlos Vela and Moussa Diaby. Jota to Diaby, trying to get around Fernandez, and does. Moussa Diaby on the attack. Diaby looking for the second for Bordeaux, but it's out for a corner. Casemiro, the former Real Madrid man, real life that is, looking to once again play a critical part to the squad. Corner played short then to Carlos Vela. Get around Andrew Robertson, no he can't. Actually, he's dealt with very easily. Fernandez. Towards James Maddison, the man who saved the match last time out in league play. They did play that of Ajax. Won 3-0, match week 1. Couldn't quite get the victory versus Real Madrid. Fernandez, De Bruyne, Luis Diaz with it now. Casemiro's going to get forward and tackle that one relatively easily. It appears that Casemiro has dropped back into defense. Benjamin White playing forward now, for some reason. Benjamin Pavard to Kingsley Coman. Coman to White. White to Diaby. Diaby has Thiago Jota forward. Diaby again, Ben White. Well, I couldn't quite find a shot. Let's get again some good working of the ball forward by Bordeaux. Casemiro in defense, trying to find his way forward. Try this Cody Gakpo. Silly goose. Diaby to Ben White. White trying to turn and find a pass inwards here, or maybe draw a foul. Oh, I thought that was going to be the moment, but it wasn't. Actually a completely fair tackle then. Trent Alexander-Arnold back to Araujo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Mohamed Salah. Oh, Salah has got space. Good save by Kobel. And Kevin De Bruyne taking the corner. He's called short. Fernandez. Casemiro trying to get close to defend. It's with Trent Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the 18. Salah tackled well by Kingsley Coman, but he's got to get rid of this one. He's actually out-dribbled Mo Salah then. Raphael Varane back to Ben White, still playing somewhat of a midfield role. Raphael Varane trying to go forward with it now. Thiago Jota, does he slip past? Well, he got past Trent, sorry, not Trent. It was Virgil van Dijk, and Gianluigi Donnarumma gets it away. Moussa Diaby with it. Gets Carlos Vela. Thiago Jota. Oh, he tried to get through to Moussa, but I'm afraid good interception. We're at the half. 1-0 to Bordeaux, who score with Cody Gakpo. Since then, it's been a very even game between the two sides. Wolverhampton, I think, still playing like the better of the two. A tough question to see who will come out the winner of this game. I think, realistically, most favorable option is the points being shared. Wolverhampton having more possession, Bordeaux more shots. More passes attempted for Wolverhampton, equal-ish pass accuracy. Player of the game so far, Diaby, the 6'9", nice. Araujo at 6'8", De Bruyne 6'1". Yeah, still a very even game. Cody Gakpo, the goal scorer, 18th minute. But Bordeaux with the ball now to begin the second half. Mo Salah, good tackle then. with Luis Diaz now. Salah. And Bordeaux might need to start scrambling the Jets here. Good defensive effort. Diogo Jota in the mix-up with Virgil van Dijk. He's gotten through Virgil van Dijk. Oh, he's not going to be able to get through Fernandez and Araujo then. It's De Bruyne. Robertson. De Bruyne again, back to Robertson again. Kevin De Bruyne. Robertson once more. Wolverhampton moving well here. Kim Min-jae will have to defend against the Belgian. Diaby is going to get in the way of it. Finds Ben White. Kim Min-jae. Diaby, can he get around Robertson here? Not quite. It's Andrew Robertson moving forward now. Once again, Kim Min-jae. Oh, he's been beaten out then. And Wolverhampton moving well. It's Mohamed Salah. Curls it past Gregor Kobel. And 1-1 the score. Well, it all started with Kim Min-jae being beat out then. Robertson with a good pass to Diaz, to Salah. Casemiro can't front the ball in time. Salah with such precision. Finds the back of the net. Just as you'd expect from that distance. We are all square at the Molineux. We'll talk about a way to reinsert your way into this game, Mohamed Salah. Although, still a lot of football left to be played, only an hour gone. Carlos Vela with it, but he's tackled relatively easily then. Well, the decision was between Carlos Vela and Miguel Almiron, and Almiron didn't really have much impact to the Palace squad last season. I've taken the chance with Carlos Vela. I'm afraid it's not quite worked out the way I'd hoped. At least for the time being, it's Musiala. Tackled by Raphael Varane, and now Kingsley Coman moving it forward. Here comes the ball to Benjamin Pavard. Varane lofted over the top. Salah's going to get in the way, although Casemiro gets through the ball. That ball loose into space now. Donnarumma's going to come out of the goal. Bit of an awkward moment there for the defense. Trent Alexander-Arnold using the width here. Dances around Diogo Jota. It's Madison. Inwards to Musiala. Has Kevin De Bruyne now. Tackled Raphael Varane. Vela to Diaby. To Diogo Jota. Ben White in midfield. Kingsley Coman trying to play the ball inwards. Pass intercepted. 20 minutes remain. Carlos Vela, Diaby, Vela again, out wide to Kim Min-jae. Trying to work around Luis Diaz, can't quite do it. James Madison. Oh, Kim Min-jae's going to stay ahead of Diaz here and does. Oh, this might be stressful. Casemiro gets it to relative safety. Diogo Jota can't quite end up with it now, 15 minutes remain. Still, I think Wolverhampton playing is the better squad for the time being. That would get tackled then by Diogo Jota. Jota to White. Might be through to Kingsley Coman here on the far side. Bordeaux suddenly looking like an attack mounting, but can't quite do it again. Been on the cusp of finding an attack a couple of times, but still have nothing to show for it. Moussa Diaby, can he get round Fernandez? Could be the goal to decide the game if they can get it. Back to Kim Min-jae. Oh, and dispatched easily by Luis Diaz. Oh, and Luis Diaz with so much space now. He's got Mo Salah inwards. It's a 2-on-none here in the 18-yard box. Unbelievable save, however, from Gregor Kobel. And a substitution, Daniel Parejo replaces James Madison as Ben White replaced by Edson Palhinha. Sorry, João Palhinha. De Bruyne with the corner. Nobody in the middle. Easily collected by Gregor Kobel. Virgil van Dijk performs indecent activity on Kingsley Coman. It's Robertson. Only about 5 minutes remaining now. Fernandez. Luis Diaz. Musiala. Diaz again. De Bruyne. Wolverhampton looking well. Potentially, once again, time to scramble the Jets here as Bordeaux allows Musiala inwards, and another critical save by Gregor Kobel. Another substitution being... And the corner coming in once again from Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, that's in a really good position. Not headed to safety, back at the feet of the Belgian. De Bruyne lofted over the top. Kingsley Coman, can he get round Trent Alexander-Arnold? No, not quite. It'll be back to the feet of Gianluigi Donnarumma. Expecting 2 minutes added time here. No, just the one. But Bordeaux with the ball. It's Kingsley Coman. Back to Casemiro. To Locatelli. Oh, and he's tried to slip it through then to Diogo Jota. Not going to do it. That will be the end of the fixture here. Good game from both sides. The points are shared at the Molineux. 1-1 the final score. Good game from both sides, but I'm afraid that the changes that were made did not quite work. That being for Bordeaux. Now about to begin our final match of the day. It will be Crew Alexandra hosting Real Madrid. And so, once again, our final match of the day, Crew Alexandra hosting Real Madrid. In the in-season tournament yesterday, Madrid did triumph over Borussia Dortmund 1-0 in what was a great game for Dortmund. For Madrid, they were hoping for more, but still got the win and still advances to the next round. As far as this season so far for Madrid, match week number 2, they lost 2-1 to Bordeaux. Match week 1, they did defeat Wolverhampton 1-0. Very mixed bag of emotions so far for the Real Madrid team. And as they play Crew Alexandra, currently second place in the table coming into today, who knows what'll happen. I think this Madrid side has a lot of attacking presence, both Vinicius as well as Erling Haaland. A little surprised they're not toppling some of these other weaker defensive sides. Matter of fact, it's Martinez looking forwards now. Emre Can's actually going to get in the way quite well. It's Erling Haaland to Vinicius. Haaland can't quite get around Jorginho. David Alaba. Well, tackled heavily then by Valverde. And now Real Madrid looking forward. It's Vinny. Inwards to Haaland. Haaland, can he turn and find space to shoot? Not quite. Oh, there it is. Great save, though, by Alisson out for a corner. Well, pretty routine save then from Alisson. Of course, nothing's routine when you go up against the forward with the presence of Erling Haaland in the middle. Will be Dominik Szoboszlai, the Hungarian, taking the corner. Looks to the middle, headed inwards, off the line. Headed again, saved into the gloves of Allison. It's Alphonso Davies. Tony Cruz, back to Davies again. Martinez. Martinez to Tony Cruz. Oh, it's Gabriel Jesus. Beautiful combination of passing, and Crew Alexandra go 1-0 up. Absolutely fantastic passing play. Tony Cruz inwards, just that little flick to Jesus. Beautiful ball. Well, that's a fantastic goal then. Team play, just what you'd like to see. Gabriel Jesus bags the first of the game for Crew. I do want to take the moment just to look and see how close that was off the line at the corner. I always do like looking at these things, retrospectively. And there's the header then. Oh, it is close. Obviously nothing on the way of goal line technology. Oh, well, Allison's totally gouged his fingers in the eye then of the player, but either way. Gabriel Jesus gets the opening goal here. Crew Alexandra lead Real Madrid 1-0. That is probably the first time in any history ever that sentence has been said. Rodriguez to Gabriel Jesus, trying to look forward now. It's Tony Cruz with it in midfield. Finds Marco Reus. Recently signed man to the Los Angeles Galaxy in the MLS. Joins a long list of star players who have joined that side in their retirement quests. I'll hate to say it, as someone who lives in America and does actively follow the MLS, that's absolutely the case. Tony Cruz with it now. Well, Goretzka will have no problem dispatching the German. Cancelo back to Ederson. Well, Madrid being on the back foot, we saw that last time out against Bordeaux when they had them, but, it was, again, one of those games I think scoreline may have flattered Bordeaux. Once again showing today that they're not leading this league on account of being an incredible team. They're leading it on good results. But as Valverde to Goretzka to Szoboszlai. A little surprised Haaland wasn't offsides in the build-up there with Vinicius. He definitely was initially, and Vinny ended up with the ball, and somehow that attack kept playing, but either way. It's Jesus. It's Tony Cruz. Back again. Martinez. There's Marco Reus versus Cancelo here. Strong challenge from Cancelo. Gets the ball away. Oh, and then midfield. Back again with Crew, and another good tackle. About a half an hour gone here. Still just the one goal from Crew. It's Goretzka. Szoboszlai. Goretzka again. Valverde. Vinny. Trying to work inwards. It's Erling Haaland. Brought down to the box in a heap. Probably looking for a penalty then. Not going to get it. Especially when you've got the height and the strength of Erling Haaland. If you go down that easy, I'm sorry, but it's just not going to happen. But kind of the bottom line. And Martinez brings it back in midfield. Gets it out of play. Thrown short to Goretzka. Billy Tau. Josko Gvardiol. Valverde. Vinny with it now. Vinny the shot. Oh, outstretched saved from Allison. Out for a corner. Carlo Ancelotti looks on, knowing his team's a goal down. And the corner to come. Szoboszlai has called Vinny close. Vinny plays it on the ground. It's Goretzka. Goretzka moves in. Another save by Allison. Not cleared away yet. Vinicius still with it. Brought down on the edge of the box. No foul. And Vinicius has gone down. Oh, and he's gone down in a heap as well. And he's still not up. This could very well be a game-changing moment for Madrid. He's still not recovered yet. Referee may call. Oh, and no. Vinicius Jr. has gone down with an injury and will need to be replaced. Oh, the absolute drama unfolding here. Oh, and just the contact then with Rodriguez. Goodness me. And I believe is that Karim Adeyemi replacing him. Yes, it is Karim Adeyemi. Good player, that Karim Adeyemi. Very talented young fella. Gotten past Alphonso Davies with ease, but can't keep it in play. See the pace on him, though. Goodness me. Martinez, easily taken away then, just a 1 minute at a time. Holland tried to find Szoboszlai, it's Gabriel Jesus with it now. Toni Kroos, Jesus again. Jesus first time, out for a corner. And Jorginho will have this corner. Ball swung in, looking in the middle. Szoboszlai got a head to it. It wasn't very good. But Madrid will clear it away, and that will do it for the first half. So, big storyline here. True Alexandra up 1-0 with the goal from Gabriel Jesus. But Vinny Jr. taken off with injury in the first half, replaced by Karim Adeyemi. How will Madrid fare? That is just a massive, massive turn of events then. Madrid having more possession, more shots as well. That doesn't surprise me. Once again, they've been on the cusp of finding some good plays. Haven't quite been able to put it away, but that could very well change here in the second half. Crew do get us underway. It's interesting, you don't hear much about it in the English football side of the world, but in the cases of American football, 9 times out of 10 teams will enjoy having the ball to start the second half. I guess in the grand scheme of things in this sport, it doesn't quite make the most difference, but either way, interesting to me. Valverde. That's Holland looking forward now. Karim Adeyemi can't quite get around Alphonso Davies. Martinez back to Davies, back to Rodriguez, and Davies again. Adeyemi some good pressure at the touchline, but it's out for a throw. So look at the fixtures coming up for Division 2. We'll have this week Nottingham Forest hosting Saint Etienne. A replay of the in-season tournament game that they had just yesterday, in which Etienne won 1-0. Should be a good game, that. That'll be our first of the day. West Bromwich Albion hosting AC Milan, and Dortmund hosting Southampton. It'll be the go-ahead Eagles. with the off week this time round. Marco Reus trying to find Gabriel Jesus. Good defense then by Madrid still. Erling Haaland with it in midfield. As Valverde. As Adeyemi. To Haaland. Haaland can't quite get around. I tell you what, Haaland with the ball dribbling, not that well. I tell you what, has to be said. He is not a player that you want holding the ball for long periods of time. You'd rather just have him poaching in front of the net. That's what he's good at. Reece James trying to tackle Martinez and does. Martinez goes down in a heap, but no foul called. It's Adeyemi. Adeyemi to Szoboszlai. Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh, there's Haaland. And talk about poaching. Well, he's done it, but a brilliant save then from Alisson. And a substitution being made. Mikel Oyarzabal replaces Lautaro Martinez. And Dominic Szoboszlai with the corner, swung in. Alisson can only just manage to punch it away, and he's not done it convincingly. It's Gvardiol with it. Gvardiol with it again. Well tackled. It's Haaland. Oh, another mishit pass that he was looking for. Szoboszlai. Brought down in a heap then. I believe it's Toni Kroos. No foul called. Definitely looking for one then. About 20 minutes remain. Now it's Goretzka with it in midfield. Has Reece James. Goretzka again. Militao. Madrid playing like a team like they're not one goal down at the moment. They've had a couple of good shots again, but still can't find their way past the Brazilian keeper. But it's Erling Haaland now, and yet again, Madrid can't find the way through. Oyarzabal, although it's with Reece James now. Back to Gvardiol. Valverde. Valverde trying to find space, has Karim Adeyemi. And Adeyemi with, well, I thought he had room initially. Instead plays to the touchline. Tries to find his way around John Stones. Oyarzabal to Reece James. James with it now at the touchline, trying to find the way around Alphonso Davies and can't do it. And now just 10 minutes remain. Oyarzabal moving forward. Has Gabriel Jesus, but Oyarzabal got it back and it was taken away. Adeyemi to Haaland. To James. To Haaland again. Valverde. Oh, and Valverde. Lots of space now. One-on-one with the keeper. It's Valverde with the laces. Can't do it. Well, that was a very questionable decision then. Substitution being made. It's Alexander Bach coming on for Marco Reus. Dominic Szoboszlai being replaced then by, who is this? This is Nabil Fekir. Corner being played, and again, very interesting decision from Valverde to do it with the laces. The Trivela. It's Haaland, and Haaland taking off the ball relatively with ease. Now just 5 minutes to play. Jorginho, back to Rodriguez, and Oyarzabal again. Swarmed by Madrid players. And now it's Cancelo to Haaland, to Fekir. Fekir to Haaland, oh, and taking off the ball once more. Haaland is slightly becoming, I would almost think, a liability to this Madrid squad, not helping. It's David Alaba. Rodriguez. Toni Kroos. Moving well is Crew. Still with it, Tony Cruz. That ball given away. It's Gabriel Jesus looking for a second. It's a fantastic save by Ederson. Madrid only with the 1 minute added time. They're not going to be able to do it. That is it. Crew Alexandra take the 3 points at home. Madrid go home empty-handed. Good game for Crew. For Madrid, I would argue very, very disappointing. Erling Haaland, once again, I slightly believe becoming a liability to this squad. Of course, the injury to Vinicius didn't help, but still, you'd expect a man with his talent to be able to finish the opportunities he's been given, and he can't do it. Well, friends, on that note, that will be it. Teams, it has been a pleasure joining you once again. Be sure to check us out later this week for Division 2. Hotspot, it's been a pleasure once again. We'll see you next time.